Okay, so today was not a good day. Only took two live trades, and I took two paper trades. Both paper trades were a loss. The live trades, one live trade was a loss, and one live trade was a small winner, unfortunately. So the winning live trade was CYRN. It was a second trade I took. Luckily, I was able to find this stock towards the end of the day, and basically, I just wanted to catch a bounce and play it for a quick pop. I was hoping that the VWAP would hold it, but I knew if the VWAP wouldn't hold, I was looking to see if the 20 EMA would hold, and it did. Now the bad thing about this is I don't really like to take the bounce unless we start either confirming above the VWAP in the 9, or we start pushing past it. So I did take it a little early and took a chance because I thought this thing could really run away. So as soon as we started trading right above this candle, I went ahead and entered. Not the best. It was okay entry. Again, I was just a little bit concerned about the VWAP and the 9 right above, and as you can see, right when I entered, it just paused and just stood there, not really having enough strength to get above VWAP and the 9. Because I was hitting the road, I put my bracket order in for stop right at these lows and target at 550. Unfortunately, not 450, I'm sorry, 550. My target was 550. Stock did not quite hit 550. I seen it goes about 540. So it was 10 cents away from my target. This is extremely volatile stock, so I didn't want to allow for the stock to rip down, flush past this level and just stop me out. The plan was just quick pop and take my profit. So on the next candle, I noticed, on this candle, I noticed it just was struggling to hit 550. So as soon as it started looking like it was going to head back down, I just went ahead and exited the trade. Again, small gain. I did all this while trading, while driving. So it was very difficult to try to maintain my safety and trade. So, but it kind of worked out, I guess, in the end. And once the market closed, I was hoping it would be one of those stocks that kind of just slowly grinds up for the next hour after market, but it never did. And considered buying after these two hammers or doji candles right here, but not enough liquidity, so I just avoided it the rest of the day. So what I really like about these catching the bounce is when it really hugs the moving average. And as you can see, these two candles really just hugged it nicely, and that just gave me a sign that it was gonna hold temporarily, at least. Not sure why the stock went up so high or towards the end of the day, but came across my radar, so I took it. Now the first stock I traded, first live stock I traded was INDO. I basically forced this one. I wanted it so bad. Again, right in this area, just wanted to play it for a quick bounce. I knew it probably wouldn't come back up to the opening range high, but you know, I knew it had potential just to maybe give me a point and a half if I caught it at the right time, which was right off this level, the opening range low. As you can see, coincided with the 100, and I was a little too chicken shit to take it here. I wanted to, but I didn't have enough conviction, and so I wanted to see it kind of stall here another 5 or 10 minutes before entering, but yeah, I just totally blew it. And since I missed it, I was so like determined, like I'm gonna make some money off this strategy, and took a stupid trade right here. I knew at this point it was pretty much done, but you know, I'm like, hey, I was thinking to myself, I can just get a quick 50 cents, and that'll be fine. That's not even my style, really. I want to, you know, at least $1 worth of profit opportunity. But I was just freaking obsessed with trying to make this work, and I got the tendency to do that. And you know, I figured, well, we're at this point again, and there's a hammer. Let me give it a shot right here. And I know if I had the ability to take this short, I would have just not even bothered with this. I know I would have just waited to short it because I knew a short was coming, but no share short from my broker. So yeah, anyway, what I was saying is, if I had shares to short, I would have waited for a shorting opportunity because this looks so weak. I gotta get a better handle on that. I get so fixated on a particular stock and a particular strategy and a particular move that I just can't let it go. Can't let it go. Yeah, this would have been a great short right here. But again, my broker, no shares to short, so no opportunities there for me. So that's pretty much it for my live trades. So for my paper trades, I went ahead and just tried to catch this on the break above red to green. And you know, I like this right here. This like a safety net. You know, again, hugging the EMA really well. You know, the candlestick formation, another great sign. I would have entered around here had I seen it early enough, but I didn't. So I just waited for it to confirm above red to green. And once it did on this candle, I went ahead and entered and started hugging the 9. So it was looking really good for a brief moment, but it starts getting a little choppy. Closed below the 9 for the first time, which is not a good sign, but the 20 still held, and so you know that still gives me hope. But what's not giving me hope is the fact that these troughs, these highs are not getting higher. So once we broke below the 20, I went ahead and exit that trade. So this one was a loss. And so NVDA, that was my I think the first paper trade. I actually wanted AMD, but for whatever reason, I get AMD and NVDA mixed up too much. So yeah, I just stuck with it. It was the AMD trade would have been similar anyway. So yeah, and there's what I lost today. Too much money. I was oversized on INDO, but yeah, too many emotions started creeping in, and I just bet too much money. So the other trade was Wayfair. So this was a nice setup, but I didn't catch that. So it was looking real strong off this bounce from the what was it, red to green, and yeah, the 9, the VWAP, all this I figured would hold, but unfortunately, along with the market, it just went down, and that was pretty much it. So that was just another loss right there. That was it. I didn't really stay too engaged the rest of the day. Just didn't think I should be trading today or trying too hard to focus in on trading. You know, had I been, maybe this would have been another trade on a break above red to green here. But that pretty much wraps everything up. Hopefully tomorrow is better. Hopefully tomorrow has more opportunities, and I want to see some small caps really rocking. But until then, deuces.